Improved in some areas. There's still some things. I think anytime you lose a game, it magnifies some of the things you could do better. But I was really happy with the effort, and our depth continues to get better. The coach gets you really excited.
Braylon looked like he was really back in week 2 against Michigan State. Do you feel like he's at 100%?
Yeah, he's been 100% since the season started. The biggest thing is the game kind of dictated him getting the ball. And as an offense, we're going to throw it to whatever they give us to throw it. It wasn't like we targeted him, but he did make a lot of plays.
You guys have a couple smaller receivers along with Dwayne Stanford. The smaller guys are a little quicker with Nelson and Addison. Do you like getting them the ball more in Stanford in shorter situations?
Not necessarily. We like to be a receiver at Oregon, you got to be able to block guys, number one. You got to play with great effort and make plays in space. And we think anyone that plays can do that. If you can't do one of those three things, you won't be in the line to compete.
What about Devin Allen? He's back, he's warming up and playing a little bit, but maybe not quite at 100%.
Yeah, it just keeps getting better and better each week. He's ahead of schedule as far as his rehab goes and his injury, and he's going to get more involved as the season goes on.
Have you set kind of a date, or does he have a date in mind?
Just day by day. His attitude's been awesome. I trust that guy with anything, so if he feels like he can go 100%, he's going to be in there. If his knee isn't warmed up to where it should be, then we got other guys to go.
This is maybe more of a Campbell or a Frost question, but since you're still an offensive guy, Royce's workload, 24, 25 carries, and then the running backs behind him, not much at all against Michigan State. Are you guys concerned about that workload? Were you trying for a better balance, or was that the way the game played out?
It's kind of the way the game played out. There wasn't a lot of long drives until kind of the fourth quarter. So when you have a 3 and out, which no one likes, you don't get tired. So to me, if you have a couple 3 and outs, that's not a long drive at all. So those numbers can be misleading. Where it wears on a guys when you have a long drive. And anytime we do have a long drive, we usually substitute guys in.
So are you hoping for a better balance?
Yeah, I'd like to score in each play, but if we have a long drive, then yes, we're going to rotate more guys in.
So far, would you say this is the most talented group of receivers you've had, or is it too premature to say that at this point?
It's definitely the deepest group we've had. Could be, I think you said it hit on the head. It's too early to say. Let the season play out. And I love the way our guys are competing. They're playing hard and making plays. But I think it's too early to say that.
You were a former defensive back. Does that give you a unique insight exactly how to tell these receivers what to look for and not look for? Or?
I hope so. We spend a lot of time coaching the other team's defense, how we're going to attack it, and getting them to understand how a DB playing you is a big part for a receiver to get open. And so, we in the classroom sessions, we spend a lot of time on, hey, this is how they're playing this is why we're doing it. And I'm a big believer if the receiver actually knows why he's doing something and how to set something up, he's going to execute it better.
Okay, and compare the football atmospheres to say here to say Durham, where I guess they have that other sport where I guess they're pretty good. But.
Well, they've always been known as a basketball school, but what Coach Cutcliffe done there is amazing. In my opinion, the best coaching job in the country, and he's made that a football school. And with the crowds they get now, to when I first got there, when he started, it's unbelievable. It's a pretty cool atmosphere.
Okay, and what do you like so far about Eugene during your time here?
There's a whole bunch of things. I love the people. I love the weather. I'm an outdoors guy. I love to run. This is running heaven. I love getting up every day and coming to a special place like this.
Okay, and what do you like about coaching here?
Just working with great people, and I think that's been the key to Oregon's success is the continuity. And there's the reason people don't leave here when they've had opportunities because they enjoy it here and they enjoy working with each other. And I'm just glad to be here and count my blessings every day.
Is Vern practicing with anything on his finger?
Yeah, a splint just to kind of stabilize it, but he's throwing well with it.
He doesn't. Have you talked to him about how he feels about it?
Yeah, he's a very tough kid physically and mentally, so he doesn't really complain about it. But so we kind of have to judge, how he throws on tape.
Do you think it's bothering him significantly?
I wouldn't say significantly.
I don't know.
I think sometimes, if he gets it dinged, obviously that hurts a little bit more. But I think he's getting used to throwing with it, and it's getting better every day.
So just to
drill down into that a little bit. Is it a heavier split or was it?
I haven't diagnosed it to that
they're moving
degree.
up.
I
It's
just know he's throwing good balls.
It takes time to build a powerhouse. But I definitely think
Maybe a little bit. You know, you'd have to ask him. And I don't know if he'd be honest with you on that, but you'd have to ask him. He made some good throws. He missed a couple in the game, but he made a lot of good throws too.
And then finally from me,
definitely they have a really good
about
kicker.
not checking on
Hit the
him.
ball well,
We see him fiddling
and
with
they
it.
play hard.
Is that-
A lot of effort. So that's just going to be fun to watch.
I think that'd be a doctor question. I don't know that. You know, I know you got to get used to it, obviously, and it's something new. So, you know, maybe. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that was definitely tough. Just staying on the sideline, I got cold. So it was a tough setup.